it's time to start the stage 3 build. If you guys didn't know already, we're going stage 3 on this little 1.4 TSI that I've had for around a year. If you've been following the channel, you guys obviously know what's happening, you know we're going crazy with this. Okay, so I got this 1.4 TSI back in like 2021 roughly, and then I plan to go stage 3 on it. That stuff, the plans were there, but then it didn't really happen. This and that, I had issues, like there's reasons why I couldn't do it, work, uni, all that, yeah. Then last year we got all the parts, we got it all ready. A bit more stuff happened, couldn't do it because of that, but we've got the parts right here. I'll go through them with you guys right now. Okay, so obviously we've got an intake manifold from the Cav, a 1.4 TSI twin charge. This is the intake manifold. We've got the charge pipes, one there, another one there, the intercooler piping, intake piping. We will have some custom piping soon as well. We've also got a good Decat downpipe in this bag, and it looks amazing. That polished look just looks clean, but yeah, that's that. We've also got ourselves another GFB DV Plus, this for the new turbo, which is right over here. And this is the new turbo here. This is what we're going to be putting onto our car. It's a K03, so what they use in GTIs and so on. That's going to be on a 1.4. So there are a few parts we've got over there. We've got some more as well, we'll go through them. We've got like a little gasket and bits and bobs and so on. We've also got our bigger brakes over here. It's hard to get everything out, but I'll show you guys in a second. And we've got an intercooler tucked away over there. Okay, yeah, so we've got the car here. We're going to start off with doing the front end, taking the front end off so we can fit the intercooler and get to the turbo as well. Should be easier that way. So we're going to start with that. Alright, so we need to start off by taking off the grille and the front bumper. And then we've got to attack all of this bit, because the part we want to put in, the intercooler sits, I don't know if you can see a gap there where my finger is, but that's that small gap right there. I'm just going to time lapse it for you guys. It's quite simple taking the bumper off, there's not really too much to it. Just a few screws here and there, and there's like a billion Mark 6 Golf bumper removal videos. We're concentrating on the intercooler, so we'll get there. Okay, so the grille's off. We're just halfway there to getting the bumper off. Bumper next, and then we'll be on to the crash bar. Okay, so now at this point, we've got the front bumper off. We need to get this big crash bar thing off, and it'll come off with the rad pack. So we need to pull that whole bit off, and then we'll have the intercooler opening here, access to the turbo, and we can run our pipes and everything how we want to. So that's, yeah. So there's just the 4 bolts down here, and we've got this knock the little polystyrene thing off. Yeah, and then 4 bolts just, you can see there, I don't know if you can see them. Got a light on brighter. Yeah, look, you can see there, 4 up there. Well, 2. But yeah, let's get that off then. Okay, so while taking off the crash bar, you're going to want to have like 2 buckets or 2 boxes or something to hold the front end. Because once you get that actual crash bar off, then you're going to go to the little frame around the rad pack. When you get that frame off, then it's tricky because I'm not taking the coolant pipes off. So you basically rest the radiator on boxes like that. Yeah, this will need to come off to open up the pack. This is where we're getting out the bit for the intercooler now. So it's like a radiator thing, it's like a second radiator for the car, it's weird. So coolant will leak when you get it out. And then next, here's the K04 intercooler. Just slots straight into place, mounting points are the same. It's literally a direct replacement. So you just got to put that in, make sure it fits properly, get it seated down, and then screw it in, and that's basically fitted. Now here's the old stock second radiator thing. You can see it's got quite a bit of dirt in there. I cleaned it out because I'm going to sell it soon. So if you guys do need it, let me know. And here is the K04 intercooler. You can see how thick that is compared to the intercooler. I'm going to pull out the manifold soon. Got intercooler on, all that's sorted, just that needs to go back on. Now I'm going to start probably turbo next, intercooler, and intake manifold. So yeah. Okay, so we've got the turbo here, downpipe here. Let's start with this. You can see it's normal, it's basically just a Decat downpipe. I would put it out of here, but yeah, you guys can see how it is. We've got a gasket here for the exhaust, and here is the turbo. So we just turn it around. But yeah, that's the turbo for you. Now on the car, these are the parts we're going to be replacing. We're going to change out all of this bit, this heat shield, this downpipe. Got to get the lamp sensor out, turbo out. All of this needs to come off basically. It's going to be a bit messy because of oil lines and so on, but we'll get there. Let's downpipe out. Okay, so now we've got the downpipe off, that's all clear. So get this heat shield out, and on top of that get the turbo out after that, and all the oil lines and everything sorted out with that. So that's the plan now. Alright, so I've got most of it out. I'm just taking off now the oil line you can see there. And then we've got one just, I don't know if you can see it down there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There's one just down there as well. Coolant lines are now off. You can see that meant to be there. And then the one over here, that's meant to be there. And then the turbo, I think it's recirculation valve or something, or one of the valves. For one pipe for the turbo is off. I'm gonna get that off, and then once we get the lines off, we can get more access to these. These screws are down there at the bottom. And then turbo coming off. Now I need to just get the actual turbo itself off. So I'll show you guys where the bolts are. It's a bit of a tricky one. They're like hidden like bolts behind things. It's weird. Yeah, so see here, you got one there, 2, 3 just there. But look, to get access to it, you have to go like next to the turbo. 4 somehow I need to get to that one. And then I've got another, I think it's 4 underneath that you can't even see. Got one there, and then one here, one just down there, and 5, yeah, one down the bottom right. Weird, but we'll have to somehow do it. Here's the intake manifold. You've got throttle body here, and then that's the piping, and you can see the old one is just here. I've taken this off many times before. I've showed you guys I think once as well. And yeah, that's the throttle body. It's gonna be sitting this way instead now. So I need to sort that out, sort the wiring out and so on. But yeah, let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna drag this out like people do with their stage 3 builds, this and that. I know I've dragged it out for like, as in time wise, but the videos, I'm just gonna get them done now because I know you guys are waiting for this. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's get on with it. Back together. As you can see there's a few new bits that I didn't show. There's vacuum lines and there's the throttle body pipe. Vacuum line is just the turbo, and the throttle body pipe is just so it's got a pipe on there. But yeah, now we've got to start it up. Alright, so we're going to try and start it up and see what happens. I'm just doing this to check that my all sensors are working and no like error codes come up or anything. Alright then, so we've got the intake manifold, the turbo, exhaust manifold, downpipe, all of the bits and bobs. We've got quite a lot of stuff done today. But next we're going to be doing the intercooler pipes. We've got the air filter to make, the whole system we've got to make. I've got a few little things like that. The whole intercooler system as well is going to be custom. I need to make all of that up. I'll show you guys that in the next video. But yeah, stage 3 is going ahead now. We're getting somewhere with it. I've got quite a lot done this video as well. Probably another 2 parts to it, and then ready to get tuned. Yeah, if you guys like this video, just obviously hit the like button and stuff because that helps a lot. And yeah, if you want to subscribe for more of this kind of stuff, if you want to see more stage 3 stuff, more builds, more crazy stuff, this is the first build on the channel, so
We're obviously going to go more crazy for the BMW and the car after that and everything. Everything's going to get more crazy. But yeah, remember to like, comment down below, subscribe. Thanks for watching.